Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Edge of the Earth. Last time, we went to the City of the Elder Things. This time, on the final nights, we're having a fatal mirage. Before we begin, let's do some investigator setup. So, Monterey needs to draw one of these. All right, let's see what it is. The Chariot 7. Monterey begins the game with 2 fewer cards in their opening hand and cannot draw cards during their first turn. Okay, so he's going to have 3 cards in his opening hand. Speaking of, let's do opening hands. Lily will draw 5 cards. Ward, Emergency Cash, Double Survival Knife, and the Talisman of Protection. I think we'll just keep both Survival Knives, just in case we don't get the Hammer. So we need to draw 3 more cards. There's the Hammer, Talisman of Protection, and a Sweeping Kick. So hopefully we can draw the Bandolier as soon as we can. Monterey will start with only 3 cards. Wooden Sledge, Magnaglass, and the Eon Chart. I think he'll mulligan the Wooden Sledge. And we'll draw a Pilfer. Wow. Pretty good hand, all things considering. Scenario, question mark, Fatal Mirage. If this is your first time playing Fatal Mirage this campaign, proceed to Intro 1. Upon entering the doorway, you find yourself in a web of icy tunnels, swathed in miasma and dripping with prismatic ichor. Your reflection peers back at you in myriad peculiar angles. Your voice echoes throughout this infinite hall of mirrors. You turn around to discover that your entryway has vanished behind you. Then, in the corner of your eye, you spot a familiar figure traversing the same mists. But no, that can't be possible, can it? Find and read the passage below that corresponds to which character was killed in the plane crash, then proceed to setup. So I believe Roald Ellsworth was killed in the plane crash. Ellsworth is dead. There's no way that can be him. And yet, you spot him inside a telephone booth, arguing heatedly with somebody on the other end. I know it is dangerous, but I have to go, he reasons. Trust me, this is too important to let go. As quickly as it appeared, the mirage vanishes. What the hell is this place? And how are these events, which you are not privy to, unfolding before your very eyes? All right, we proceed to setup. Investigator setup, first time. Each investigator may choose one available member of the expedition team who is not crossed off to join them. And we do the thing. So I'm going to have Avery Claypool join us. Sorry, jeez, I keep wanting to say Avery Claypool. Professor William Dyer, we're going to have Lily choose him. He starts with 3 horror on him, because that's what we had last time. Mainly because I want to make him resolute. I'm also going to put Takada Hiroko with Monterey. And she starts with 9 resources. Because I want to make her resolute also. All right. Scenario setup, first time. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets. Fatal Mirage, Agents of the Unknown, Left Behind, Miasma, Nameless Horrors, Silence and Mystery, Tekalili, and Chilling Cold. These sets are indicated by the following icons. All right, I'll get those and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We have Fatal Mirage, Agents of the Unknown, Left Behind, Miasma, Nameless Horrors, Silence and Mystery, Tekalili's over here, and Chilling Cold. Build the agenda deck using only Agenda 1. Remove the remaining agendas from the game. Okay. Here's just Agenda 1. Remove the other 2 from the game. Build the act deck using only Act 1. Remove the remaining acts from the game. Put the Prison of Memories location into play. Revealed side, face up. Each investigator begins play at the Prison of Memories. Set each other location aside out of play. And there's a lot of locations, if you didn't know. All of these are locations. Set these aside. And we both begin at the Prison of Memories. Set each of the following cards aside at a play: the 9 memory of enemies and the 9 resolute story assets. So here's the memory of enemies, and here's the resolute assets. Check the difficulty level while not playing on hard and standard. Shuffle the Tekalili deck. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards. We are now ready to begin. One last thing we should read is Mirage. The Mirage keyword represents locations that are manifestations of your memories and the memories of your companions. These locations have no unrevealed side and therefore enter play with their revealed side face up. Instead of an unrevealed side, these locations have story cards on their reverse sides. These story cards allow investigators to travel deeper into the strange mirage and unlock new memories in the form of locations or encounter cards. The number indicated by the Mirage keyword represents how many clues are required to flip it over, while the card titles, in parentheses, indicate what memories might appear as a result. As a free triggered ability, investigators at a Mirage location may spend the indicated number of clues as a group to flip it over and resolve the story card on its other side. When a location with the Mirage keyword enters play, including during setup, for each card indicated by its Mirage keyword that is already in play or in the victory display, reduce the location's clue value by its Mirage value. Note, this is less likely to occur the first time you play Fatal Mirage, but is much more likely to during subsequent playthroughs. A location is cleared of mirages if every card indicated by its Mirage keyword is already either in play or in the victory display. A location that is cleared of mirages cannot be flipped over again, and that is it for us. Alright, so that is set up. I'm going to shuffle everything together, and we will begin in just a moment. See you back then. Alright, we are now ready to begin. Ethereal Tangle, version 1. You find yourself trapped in an endless prison of distorted thought. Each door is another world to discover, another memory to explore. As a free triggered ability, take a horror. Move to the prison of memories. 15 Doom Threshold. Shadow of the Past, version 1. In this strange alternate reality, past memories and nightmares come to life. Is this place real or a figment of your imagination? Or perhaps both? Objective: confront your demons to strengthen your resolve. Hint: you may have more than one opportunity to advance this act. Until then, you are trapped. If you are running out of time and you are given the chance to advance, consider taking it. We are playing on standard difficulty. We have 2 skulls, which is a -X. X is the number of story cards in the victory display. We have 1 cultist, which is a -2. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. We have 2 tablets, which is a -3. If you fail, you must either move to the Prison of Memories or shuffle the top card of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at it. And we have 1 monster, which is a -4. If you fail, place a Doom on an Eidolon enemy in play. And we are starting at the Prison of Memories. It has X, Shroud, 6 clues. Mirage, 1 per investigator. Base camp, deck of the Theodosia in University Halls. X is the current agenda number. All right, so it has 1 shroud. That's nice. Lily's gonna go first. She's gonna play her Cyclopean Hammer, and then she's gonna gain 2 resources. No, well, she's gonna gain 1 resource, but also she's gonna use the opportunity to heal Professor Dyer for 2 horror. Because we might as well. That is Lily's turn. Oops, sorry. Monterey, you're going to fast out this magnifying glass. 5 to 1. Yeah, let's play a pilfer. So, you are 5 to 1. So -2, we will discover 3 clues. Let's spend 2 of those clues to open up this Mirage. You wander for what seems like hours through the myriad reflections. The further you venture from where you arrived, the more distant reality becomes. There are many paths to take through the hallucination, places you recognize from your memories, and others you do not, taken from the memories of your companions. As the shape of the mirage changes around you, you consider which prison might be worse, the one that reveals its true deadly nature or the one that hides it. Choose one. Put the set-aside base camp... Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry, my bad. So, choose one. Put the set-aside base camp location into play, the set-aside deck of the Theodosia location into play, and the set-aside University Halls location into play. Flip this card back over. We're going to put the deck of the Theodosia in play. It has 1 shroud, 6 clues. It has Mirage 1 per investigator for the coastal waters, hedge maze, and the standing stones. Forced, when you investigate deck of the Theodosia, you must either give it +2 shroud for this investigation, or spend 1 additional action to investigate it. Alright, so just to double check, when we Mirage, we don't also go there, I believe, right? Just resolve the story card, okay. And it didn't say to move there. So, Monterey's last action will be to move 3 resources from Takeda to himself. Or he could just move there. Yeah, let's just move. Never mind. Actually, no. Yeah, let's move the resources because we can use the Eon chart next turn. Yeah. All right, let's do upkeep. Lily will draw a Burden of Destiny. We'll take a damage and a horror right now. And she will gain a resource. Monterey, after these things are ready, of course. Monterey will draw a manual dexterity and will gain a resource. All right, there is 1 out of 15 Doom. Lily will draw the Madness Within. Revelation tests 4 willpower. For each point you fail by, shuffle the top card of the Tech Lily deck into your deck. Without looking at it, for each card you cannot shuffle, take a horror. All right, she is 4-4. As a 0, we will succeed. Wow. Monterey will draw Dark Aurora. Test 3 willpower. For each frost token revealed during this test, take a horror. If you fail, take 2 horror. Well, 1-3. We're probably not going to succeed. In fact, it's literally impossible for us to succeed. So, yeah, -2. We will take 2 horror. Lily can just heal that off of Monterey with Professor Dyer. Yeah, let's do it. So, Monterey Jack is going to spend 2 resources to play his Eon chart. Comes with 3 secrets. We're going to use one of the secrets to move and then investigate. So, still this is only 1 action. We'll give it +3 shroud. So we're at 5-3. Sorry, +2 shroud. So we're at 5-3. As a -1, we'll get a clue. I think we got a clue. So because I know the layout of the scenario, we need 2 more clues for the Mirage. So I think we'll just keep going. He has 2 actions left. He'll go 5-3 twice. There's a skull, which is the number of story cards of video display that is 0. And again, 5-3. As a -2, we will succeed. He is going to Mirage this by spending 4 clues, so he's going to Mirage twice. Deck of the Theodosia. Ellsworth appears in the shimmer of Mirage light, staring out over the railing into the cold blue ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? He says. Cookie and Claypool appear nearby, carrying several crates of supplies between them. You know what would be beautiful, Cookie hollers, if maybe you helped me out a little bit. Think you might get off your ass for a minute and pitch in, Ellsworth? The explorer nods with a soft sigh and takes the weight from Claypool's hands, nodding aside for him to take a break. Claypool gives him a gentle, knowing smile. Choose one. Follow Cookie's memories to put the set-aside coastal waters into play. Follow Ellsworth's memories to put the set-aside hedge maze into play. Or follow Claypool's memories to put the set-aside Standing Stones location into play. And we'll flip this card back over. So we're going to be putting the coastal waters and the Standing Stones locations into play. I also just realized and forgot, I have these location connectors for a reason. So this is a double connection because this goes here and this goes back. And then, sorry, what did I say? Coastal waters and Standing Stones. Okay. Coastal waters, Standing Stones. So this is square, and this is hourglass. And they don't connect back, so these are one-way locations. I'll go like this. So, Coastal Waters says, to shroud 8 clues. That's a lot of clues. Maybe I should have saved the pilfer. Mirage 2 per. Airfield, Ottoman front. Forced. After you reveal a frost token while investigating Coastal Waters, take a horror. If this investigation is successful, discover 1 additional clue at Coastal Waters. Limit once per test. All right. All of these lead back to the Prison of Memories, by the way, but I'm not going to note that. Okay, and then Standing Stone says, to shroud 8 clues, Mirage 2 per. The Black Stone or Dyer's Classroom. Forced. After you reveal a frost token while investigating, Standing Stones take a damage. If this investigation is successful, discover an additional clue at Standing Stones. Limit once per test. And it has 8 clues. All right, and that was Monterey's turn. He is 1 location away from where he was, so he will use that to draw a card. It's the small radio. Who do we have? We have Elia, Cookie, Danforth, who are alive. Okay, so we probably just use it for Danforth if we wanted to do that. All right, Lily is going to move here. She's going to use Professor William Dyer to heal Monterey's 2 horror. And her last action will be to draw a card. A Holy Rosary. That's pretty good. All right, so let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a Guts, and we'll get a resource. Everything, we're ready here. Monterey will draw a Backstab, and we'll gain a resource. All right. There's now 2 Doom out of 15. Lily's encounter card is Glimpsed the Unspeakable. Revelation, draw the top card of the Tekka Lily deck and resolve its effects. Shuffle it into any investigator's deck instead of placing it on the bottom of the Tekka Lily deck. If no Tekka Lily deck weakness was drawn by this effect, it gains Surge. Yeah. All right, so what will it be? Discard a card at random from your hand. Okay. Okay, see what it is. It's a survival knife. I think she can probably just shuffle it back into her deck. So, yeah, I'll just keep these by. Okay, so let's shuffle up her deck. All right, that is Lily's encounter card. Monterey will draw a Frenzied Explorer. and enters play with 1 doom on it. When it is defeated, move each doom on it to its location. As a reaction, after you successfully evade Frenzied Explorer by 2 or more, take control of one doom on Frenzied Explorer and flip it to its clue side. Then, if there is no doom on him, we advance. Sorry, we discard it. All right, I like that. So let's have Monterey go first. Yeah, we're going to use an Eon chart to evade the Frenzied Explorer. We were 5-2. We're going to commit this manual dexterity to go 7-2. There's an Elder Sign that's a +1 for us. We do succeed by 2 or more. It would have had a doom on it, which is here. So Monterey is going to gain that doom and it has a clue. And this guy would get discarded, and then the manual dexterity will draw Monterey a card, which is a slip away. As part of the Eon chart, then, is to move. We're going to move to the coastal waters. All right, so far there wasn't any actions. So he's going to investigate. He is 5-2. He's just going to do this 3 times. There's a tablet, which is a -3, and if we don't fail. It was an Elder thing. If you fail, place 1. Okay, so we do fail that one. But there are no Eidolon enemies in play, so we do not place any doom. As a +1. So we will get 2 clues. At the end of his turn, he's 1 location away, so he will draw a card. Perception. All right, Lily. You're going to move to join Monterey. You're going to play a Holy Rosary. Then you're going to draw a card. Frostbitten. All right, that's fine. Okay, let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw another Holy Rosary, and we'll gain a resource. Monterey will draw Scout Ahead, and we'll gain a resource. All right, there's 3 doom out of 15. Lily's encounter card is a Lost Researcher. It spawns at any location, empty if able. Lost Researcher enters play with 1 doom on it. When it is defeated, move each doom on it to its location. As an action, Parlay, test 3 willpower or 3 intellect. If you succeed, take control of 1 doom on Lost Researcher and flip it to its clue side. Then, if there is no doom on Lost Researcher, discard it. Okay, so currently this can only be back, so I guess we'll put it up there. The Prison of Memories. Monterey will draw Anamnesis. Peril, you must either take 2 horror or place a doom on the current agenda. This can cause you to advance. I think we'll take 2 horror. Because, yeah, Billy can just heal that off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Lily's going to first use the last secret off of Professor William Dyer to heal Monterey's horror. She's then going to move to the Prison of Memories. She's then going to test this. She is 5-3. She's going to commit this Guts to go 7-3. It is a 0. She will succeed. She draws off of the Guts a Dynamite. This becomes clue for her, and this guy will be discarded. And that is her turn. Monterey, you will investigate. You are investigating in a 5-2. There's a +1. So we'll get a clue. 2 clues left here, and you will get a clue. He's going to spend 4 clues to mirage this place. Coastal waters. Hell of a test run, Cookie yells over the roar of the rushing wind. The 2 of them are up in one of Takada's aeroplanes. This must have happened just after she completed work on the first plane, before the lot of you set off toward the peaks and the events that ensued. Get used to it, Takeda shouts from the pilot's seat. Weather's going to be rough anytime we're in the air. Don't worry though, she'll hold. You see the grim co-pilot hold back a smile. You're enjoying this now, aren't you? Takeda chimes. Nah, Cookie lies. Just been a while, is all. Follow Takeda's memories, put the set-aside airfield location to play, or Cookie's memories. Let us follow Takeda, so we need to get the airfield. Airfield. The airfield says, 4 shroud, 4 clues, Mirage 2 per, memory of a missing father. While Takeda Hiroko is at this location, it gets -2 shroud. As an additional cost for you to investigate airfield, you must spend a resource. All right, and this is a one-way connection. All right, so that was his first action. There should be 4 clues here. We're going to use the Eon chart to move and then investigate. He needs to spend a resource to investigate that place. And we are 5-2 because we control Takeda. That is a cultist, which is a -2, and we do not fail. All right, so we have 2 actions left. I think we'll investigate again. We're 5-2. So -4, we will fail. Oh, we forgot to spend a resource. We need to do that now. And we'll investigate again, so we have to spend another resource. -1. We'll get this clue. All right, he is 1 location away, so he will draw a card off his ability, which is the level 1 Eon chart. All right, so that is their turns. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a Guts and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw Unexpected Courage and will gain a resource. There is now 4 Doom out of 15. Lily will draw an Amnesis. She'll take 2 Horror. Yeah. So 1 on the Holy Rosary, 1 on herself. Monterey will draw an Obscuring Fog. This says 4 Shroud. That's okay. Okay. So I think Lily's just going to move to Monterey. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And that is her turn. Monterey. Let's investigate. You're 5-4. Let's commit this. Let's commit the small radio. That makes it 8-4. We need to spend a resource to do that. And we are 8-4. Sorry. He should have 2 resources left. So -4, we do succeed. This Obscuring Fog goes away. All right, now let's investigate again. We are 5-2. We need to spend another resource. So -2. You'll get this last clue. All right, let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw an emergency cash and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw Ellsworth's boots and will gain a resource. We are 5 Doom out of 15. Lily's encounter card is another Obscuring Fog. Monterey's encounter card is a Dark Aurora. I'm just gonna save it. We're just gonna fail this. 1 to 3. I may regret this a lot, but we'll see. Ooh, auto fail. I'm glad I didn't commit anything. We take 2 horror. All right, let's spend these 4 clues and enter the Mirage. Airfield. A teenage girl shimmers into view. You recognize Takada's chestnut eyes and thin, straight hair. Her cheeks are stained with tears and rain. She waves at the old rickety aeroplane as the old rickety aeroplane takes off. You don't recognize the design. This must have been over a decade ago. Don't worry, kiddo. The man next to her grips her shoulder encouragingly. He'll be back soon, he reassures her, his voice soft with compassion. You'll see. If Takada Hiroko is alive, spawn the set-aside memory of a missing father enemy at this location. Flip this card back over. Oh, man. Takada. Memory of a missing father. Okay. So, it is a 3-fight, 8 health, 4-foot monster Eidolon elite enemy. It has Retaliate. Prey. Investigator with Takada Hiroko, so it'll engage onto Monterey. As a reaction, after you gain one or more resources while this enemy is exhausted, deal a damage to this enemy. Forced. When this enemy is defeated, flip it over and resolve the text on its other side. It deals 1 damage and 1 horror. Okay. So, let's try to evade. He's only 5 to 4. Could play slip away. Yeah, I didn't say that I did that during a free trigger during the Mythos phase, so we're just gonna have to say it was from Monterey's turn, I guess. So let's just evade, and we're gonna play slip away. Yeah, we're gonna just play slip away. It's not elite, but it'll get the plus book, so that's good. So we're at 9 to 4. That is a +1. So, memory of a missing father will be evaded. Does this count as gaining resources? Using Takada's thing? It doesn't say gain. I'm just going to gain 2 resources then. There's no limit on that, right? 1 or more, deal a damage, 2 damage. So we'll deal 2 damage. Lily, time to get the smack on. Yeah. We are 10 to 3 with the Cyclopean Hammer. So -1, we will deal 3 damage. Again. Ooh, auto fail. It has retaliate, but he is exhausted. Let's just go again. -1. All right, we will deal the killing blow. He never did come home, Takada whispers, choking on her words. I spent my whole life following in his footsteps. I thought if I did, maybe. She wipes the tears, an inky miasma from her eyes. He's gone. Gone forever. In your campaign log, record Takada has confronted her demons. Draw a check mark next to her name in the expedition team section. All right. So... Takeda. Good job, Takeda. Okay. And from now on, whenever Takeda Hiroko is included or used during a scenario, use the set-aside resolute version instead of the version from the expedition team encounter set. If she is currently in play, switch her with that version now. Okay. I think this is her. Yep. So she now still has partner 9 resources. As an action, exhaust Takeda Hiroko. Gain a resource. Move up to 3 resources from Takeda Hiroko to your resource pool. Interesting. Okay, so... Right, so she is basically always better than just getting a resource now. And she will go away. This says, add this card to the victory display. The investigators may advance the current act or continue playing. We're going to keep playing. There's now 1 card, story card in the victory display. All right, so that was her turn because she swung 3 times. Yep. So let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw. Tekalili, lose 2 resources. That's fine. Then this gets shuffled back. Sorry, it didn't get shuffled back. It gets put on the bottom. This way. Then she gets a resource. Monterey will get Research Librarian. That'll find the Prophesia. I like that. She'll get a resource. All right, we are 6 of 15. Lily will draw Nightmarish Vapors. You must either lose 2 actions or shuffle the top 2 cards of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at them. I think she can afford to lose 2 actions. Monterey will draw Horrifying Shade. 3 fight, 3 health, 3 evade. Aloof Hunter. While Horrifying Shade is at a location that is cleared of mirages, it loses aloof. Forced, after you discover or take control of 1 or more clues at Horrifying Shade's location, place an equal amount of doom on Horrifying Shade. Okay, so this is the question. Does it not have aloof when Monterey is drawing it, therefore it would just come to Monterey? Or it has aloof, then it loses aloof, so I could choose for it to go to Lily. I would say that technically while I'm drawing it, it's not at a location yet, maybe, but I really don't know. So the Grim rule says it doesn't have aloof while Monterey is drawing it, therefore it engages Monterey. And that's fine, because we can just evade it. Yeah. Or I could just play backstab. Oh, I don't have the money. Let's evade. We're 5 to 3. Ooh, that is a Elder Thing. If you fail, place the Doom on the nearest Eidolon enemy. That's this one. All right, let's just evade again. -1. We do successfully evade. He's then going to play a Research Librarian, costing 2. And he's going to go find the illustrious Prophesia Profana. There it is. That's a tome. All right. Evade, Research Librarian. So he's done. Lily has 1 action, and it's going to be to swing with the hammer. She is 10 to 3. The -4, so 10 minus 4 is 6 to 3. She succeeds and deals 3 damage because she succeeded by 3. Yep. She was at 10, right? 4 plus 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a bandolier. Oh, we have a spell left. Sorry, we lost the other one, but that's okay. She'll gain a resource. Monterey will draw. Level 1 magnifying glass. We'll gain a resource. All right, we're 1 of 7. Sorry, 7 of 15. Lily's is another horrifying shade. So now this comes to her. Monterey draws a primordial evil. 3 fight, 5 health, 1 evade. Monster Eidolon. Hunter retaliates. Forced, when you deal any amount of damage to primordial evil, shuffle the top card of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at it. If you cannot, it attacks you. Okay, well, looks like another evade to me. Where are we looking about going next? Right, to Dyer's classroom, because I want to resolute Dyer. So this would be like 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so let's just evade. We are 5 to 1. We're going to start with Monterey. As a monster, it's a -4, but we don't fail. This thing is evaded. We're gonna play Scout Ahead for 1 resource, so that we can move, and then I think we will gain a resource. At the end of his turn, he is more than 2 locations away, so he will draw a card and gain a resource. So we can play the Prophesier next turn. I like that. All right, Lily, time to bonk. You're going to attack the Horrifying Shade. You're 10 to 3 again. As a 0, we succeed by more than 3, so we will kill this. Now we're going to attack the Primordial Evil. 10 to 3 again. Another 0. We need to shuffle the Tekalili. I'll do the Tekalili in a sec, because we're not drawing anything so far. So we do 3 damage. As a skull, which is a -1. Okay, so we will kill this thing. We will shuffle 2 Tekalilis into our deck. Okay. Go away. This got shuffled. And this is going to be Lily's turn, so we're going to go to upkeep right after this. All right. Upkeep. Lily will draw another Cyclopean Hammer. She's at 3, 6, 9 cards. We'll toss this Holy Rosary. She'll gain a resource. She's at 5 resources now. Oh, I could have used Talk It Up. Whoops. Monterey will draw a Nimble and we'll gain a resource. Well, that's life. All right, we are 8 of 15. Lily will draw a Dark Aurora. She's testing 5 to 3. She'll commit guts. 7 to 3. -1. She'll draw a card off the guts. spare parts, and she will succeed. Monterey will draw another Primordial Evil. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah. Lily just needs to catch up. 1, 2, play that. Yeah, okay. Lily's going to take a horror to move to the Prison of Memories. We can do that because of the agenda. She's then going to take 2 actions to actually move to the Standing Stones. And then her last action is going to play a Bandolier. That costs 2. Monterey is going to evade. Yep. So let's go 5 to 1. There's a tablet, which is a -3, and we don't fail. So this thing will be evaded. He's then going to play the Prophesiah for 4. He's going to name the deck of the Theodosia the Locust, I think. Yeah, because it's hard to get back there. So I'll put like a big 5. That's the Locust. Last action, he's going to investigate. He is 4, 5, 6 to 2. Tablet. We do not fail, so we get a clue. All right, upkeep. This guy will ready onto Lily. She will draw a card. Cinna's medical kits. 3, 6, 8. She will get a resource. Monterey will draw elusive. 3, 6, 9. I guess this is Maglass. And we'll get a resource. All right, we are 9 of 15. Not sure if we can get another one after this one. So we'll see. Lily will draw Evanescent Mist. Revelation. Attach it to the nearest location that is not cleared of mirages. Place 2 clues on attached location. In order to flip attached location over, investigators at attached location must either spend 2 additional clues as a group or each take 2 damage. If attached location is cleared of mirages, we discard it. I think I'm okay with us taking 2 damage. We do place 2 more clues there. And Monterey's card is Polar Mirage. Revelation. Attach to the nearest location with at least 1 clue and without a copy of Polar Mirage attached. After you discover or take control of 1 or more clues at attached location, discard each non-weakness card in your hand. Discard Polar Mirage. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. There was no way that I could have avoided that, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we need the clues here. And I guess Monterey is okay with losing his hand. I guess technically so is okay. Let's be okay to lose Monterey's hand. So it says after you discover. Okay, so we can order this so that the perception can draw us a card at least. Or should we play the Eon chart? Yeah, no, we don't have the money to do that. Play the Eon chart. I think we should probably just go fast. 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna commit perception to go 8 to 2. As a +1. So we're going to make it so that we discover the clue first. Therefore, we have to discard this whole hand. And Polar Mirage gets discarded. Then we say, if you succeed, draw a card with perception. So he will draw a Pilfer. That's actually great. Yeah. So that was his first action. Second action, we're going to play the Pilfer. We don't have the money to play Pilfer. We can get money. Second action, we're going to use Takeda. Exhaust her, gain a resource, then move up to 3 resources from Takeda to your resource pool. So we will gain 3 resources. We'll gain 4, basically. and leave her with 3. So we'll get 5. And then last action, we're going to spend the 4 that we just got to play Pilfer. And so we are 5-6 to 2 with the Prophesiah. As a -1, we will get 3 clues. And then we're going to spend 4 clues. And because of this, we are going to each take 2 damage. That's totally fine. So Lily will take 2 damage. Monterey will take 2 damage. And we flip this over. Claypool stares up at the ruins with a twinkle of wonder in his eyes. Marvelous, isn't it, William? Behind him, Professor Dyer materializes within the Mirage. Both of them are at least a decade younger, perhaps more. You note Claypool did not address the professor by his title. Marvelous and mysterious, Dyer replies. Nobody knows the true purpose of this site. Perhaps nobody ever will. But that's why we do this, right? Claypool says with a grin. To learn the truth. Dyer glances back at the youth, lines of worry pulling at his eyes. Yes, he whispers. The truth. Choose one. Follow Claypool's memories, put the set aside the Black Stone location to play, or follow Dyer's memories, put the set aside Dyer's classroom location to play. We're going to be following Dyer, because I want to be resolute. I want him to be resolute. So, Dyer's classroom. Dyer's classroom. It has 3 Shroud. It has 4 clues. Mirage, 4. Memory of a Regretful Voyage. While Professor William Dyer is at this location, it gets -2 Shroud. As an action, shuffle the top card of the Tekaluli deck into your deck. Heal a horror from an investigator or ally asset at this location. This is a one-way connection. So that was Monterey's last action. Lily smash. Yep. You are now 11 to 3 with the Bandolier. Frost, we're going to choose to take a damage for that. Now we're 10 to 3. As a tablet, so we succeed. We'll deal 3 damage. We're going to get a Tekalili in a sec. -1. So we're going to get 2 more Tekalilis. All right. Lily's going to get a lot of Tekalilis today. All right. Dyer's classroom should have 4 clues. Forgot about that. Lily's last action is going to be to play Cinna's medical kit. She's going to immediately use it as a lightning bolt ability to heal her frostbite. All right. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw the Brand of Cthugha and will gain a resource. Lily has 3, 6, 8 cards. Monterey will draw... Where's your hand, Monterey? Do you have a hand? No. That's right, we played Pilfer. He draws a Miasmic Crystal and will gain a resource. All right, we are 10 of 15. I'm thinking Dyer might be the last one we can do. Yeah. Lily will draw Blasphemous Visions. Another Tech Lily, huh? Okay. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and it says, then put it into play in your third. Resolve the effects of each Tech Lily weakness you draw an additional time. So she's getting double Tech Lily. Monterey, another Evanescent Mist. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we're not getting any more stuff there. So we'll put 2 clues here and probably never actually Mirage this place ever again. Okay, so let's have Lily go first. This will ready. She's going to move to Dyer's classroom. She's going to try and test her Blasphemous Visions. She's 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 3. Yep. -2, she will succeed, discarding Blasphemous Visions. And her last action is to play the Survival Knife. And that is her turn. Monterey. Move. And investigate. Professor William Dyer is there. He's investigating at a 4, 5, 6 to 3. Yep, that's how it's going to have to be. 6 to 3. There's a 0. One more time. -4, we fail. So we only get 1 clue. He is 1 location away at the end of his turn, so he will use that to draw a card. Backstab. All right. Upkeep. Lily will draw an Overpower and will gain a resource. She's at 3, 6, 8. Monterey will draw a Deduction. That's great. And will gain a resource. All right, so we are 11 of 15. Lily will draw Nebulous Miasma. When you end your turn at attached location, each card you control with Sanity, including your Investigator, takes a direct horror. Forced at the end of the round, discard Nebulous Miasma. And Monterey will draw the Madness Within. Okay, so that is definitely a commit of the Miasmic Crystal. He's at 4 to 4 now. Lily will commit her spare parts to go 7 to 4. This is Monterey, 7 to 4. I don't want Monterey to have any Tech Lilies if I can avoid it. There's a tablet which is a -3, and we do not fail. So that's done. What happens if I fail this again? Move to prison memories or shuffle Tech Lily. Cool. All right. Monterey, let's have you go first. You're going to investigate and you're going to commit the deduction. You are 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. As a -3, so we will succeed and get 2 clues. All right, we're also going to spend the clues to Mirage. Memory of a Regretful Voyage. Dyer shakes the man's hand vigorously, a smile beaming across his face. "You have no idea how much this means to me," he exclaims. "This will be a journey of profound importance for all of us. You recognize the man he speaks to. It is the late Professor Lake, one of many who ventured with Dyer to Antarctica and never returned." "Yes, William," Lake replies, his eyes dribbling over with terrible black ichor. "This expedition will change everything. If he's alive, Spawn the set aside memory of a regretful voyage enemy at this location. Flip this card back over. Memory of a regretful voyage. There you are. It has 2 fight, 10 health, 5 evade, monster Eidolon elite, retaliate. It has prey investigator with Dr. William Dyer, and so that will be Lily. As a reaction, after you draw 1 or more cards while this enemy is exhausted, deal that much damage to this enemy. Forced, when this enemy is defeated, flip it over and resolve the text on its other side. He deals 1 horror. Maybe we can try to go for a backstab. We're at 6-2. Yeah. What happens if I fail? Lily will take 3 damage and almost die. Let's just try backstab. Why not? We are 6 with the Prophesier at 2. 6-2. Oh, Tucker should be ready. As a skull, which is a -1, so we will deal 3 damage to him. We are 1 location away. No, we were already here. Yeah, we were already here. Cool. Lily, time for the bonk. You're 11-2. -1. -4. 11-2, so that's 7-2. We succeed by 5 still. Yep. Frost into skull. So that is a -2 total. We will deal 9 damage, which is enough to kill memory of a regretful voyage. We never should have gone, the real Dyer whispers, as the shape of Professor Lake fades into the mirage. I should have convinced him. I should have, but I was too greedy, too eager, he chokes. And now, here I am again. You and I, we have led these people to their ends. Even if we survive, we will never forget what we have done to these people, what we have risked. In your campaign log, record, Dyer has confronted his demons. Draw a check mark next to his name in the expedition team section of the campaign log. Okay, so Dyer has confronted his demons and Shing. From now on, when we do the thing, use the Resolute version, we replace him right now. So, where is he? Mr. William Dyer. So, his ability is now fast. Cool. Replace him. Okay. This guy goes away. Cool. Add this card to the display. We may advance or continue playing. So, let's see. We would have 3-ish turns. So, move. Can we get 4? Can we get 8 clues and moving? It's a little. That's really risky. I don't think we can do it. Yep, we're just gonna advance because it's the only other place that we could actually get more mirages from. Unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Deeper mysteries. Understanding sets in. Dream though it may be, this place is like a nexus of minds, a place within the miasma where thought is material, where madness is embodied. As you ponder the deeper truth that might have taken shape in this maze of horrors, a door appears just in the periphery of your sight, the same door you once used to trap yourself in this hellish place. Perhaps there are more mysteries to discover here, but for now, you've seen enough. You open the door. Resolution 1. All right, Resolution 1. You tumble to the doorway and onto your sleeping mat, flailing within your tangle of warm blankets. No door shuts behind you. Did you only imagine all of that? Or was it all real? Is there a difference? In the Fatal Mirage section of the campaign log under Memories Banished, record each story card in the victory display. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card recorded in this way. Do not earn experience points for cards already recorded in this section. All right, so we have Memory of a Missing Father. And a Regretful Voyage. In the Fatal Mirage section of the campaign log, we earn 2 XP. So Lily will have 3 to spend. And Monterey will have 2. Memory discovered. Record each non-otherworld location. So just all of these. So Deck of Theodosia. Coastal Waters. Standing Stones. Airfield. And Dyer's Classroom. Cross off each location recorded under Memories Discovered for which the corresponding story card is also under Memories Banished. No, that doesn't apply to us. If there are any other non-story cards in the victory display worth victory X, we earn that. Record damage and horror for the expedition team. Dyer only has 1 horror now. Proceed to the Heart of Madness. All right. That was Fatal Mirage. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to be talking about upgrades as we go to Heart of Madness. I'll be right back. All right, I've gone and cleaned up. Let's talk about upgrades. Lily has 3 experience to spend because she saved 1 from last time. She will purchase 1 copy of On the Hunt. She will replace it. She will replace the emergency cache with it. And Monterey Jack will purchase 2 copies of Divination 1, and then he will get rid of Slip Away and 1 copy of Manual Dexterity. All right, so that was this video. We did pretty well, I think. That is the last time we're going to be able to go to Fatal Mirage. So hopefully we did enough, and I will see you guys next time in the Heart of the Elders. Yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, please click the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Until then, this has been Super99, signing off.